Hello dear students, as you all know we are trying to cover all the most important questions topic wise, NCERT exemplar questions, NCERT textbook questions and previous year board questions in our series board exam related highly analytical informations. By we had already discussed about the nutrition process in human beings, respiration in animals, transportation in animals, excretion in animals, and in today's class we will discuss the last subtopic of our first chapter of subject science in segment biology, which is life process. Today we will discuss the life processes of plants. The first question is mention the raw materials required for the photosynthesis. बहुत preferred question है 1 mark का और बहुत easy है. We need to remember it that during the preparation for carbohydrates plants use the carbon dioxide, water and sunlight in the process of photosynthesis. Now the second question is list the event in proper sequence that take place during the process of photosynthesis. अच्छा क्वेश्चन है, 3 मार्क्स का आ सकता है. यहाँ पर आपको पूरा डिटेल में एक्सप्लेन करना है. जनरली स्टूडेंट सिंगल रिएक्शन जो एनसीईआरटी में दे रखी है वो लिखाते हैं. इफ इट इज ए 3 मार्क क्वेश्चन यू नीड टू एक्सप्लेन इट इन डिटेल. The photosynthesis process used to take place in 2 subparts, light dependent reaction and light independent reaction. The light dependent reaction used to take place in the thylakoids of chloroplast, whereas light independent reaction used to take place inside the stroma of the chloroplast. What exact in the light dependent reaction? There are 3 important reactions: formation of ATP, photolysis of water and formation of NADPH. So in the presence of sun and light energy, ADP used to get attached with the phosphate to form adenosine triphosphate. Water used to get breakdown into the hydrogen and oxygen, and NADP used to get attached with this hydrogen and energy to form NADPH. Now this ATP and NADPH takes parts in the light independent reaction, and in the presence of another enzyme ribulose diphosphate they used to react with the carbon dioxide and used to form the glucose. So अगर 3 marks का क्वेश्चन आता है कि list the events in proper sequence that take place, तो यहाँ पर पूरे events को पूछा है in a proper sequence. So you need to explain it. There are 2 sub reactions, light dependent and light independent. In light dependent reaction you need to mention the process of formation of ATP, photolysis of water, formation of NADPH, and you need to mention over here that these reactions used to take place in the thylakoid part of the chloroplast, and in light independent reaction you need to mention the reaction in which ribulose diphosphate enzyme plays an important role, and in the presence of it carbon dioxide used to get attached with the hydrogen to form glucose, and this reaction used to take place in the stroma of the chloroplast. Now next question, explain the significance of photosynthesis, write the balanced chemical equation involved in the process. Now as we all know that photosynthesis is the process in which autotrophic organisms used to make their own food from the simple substances carbon dioxide and water in the presence of sunlight. So we need to mention it over here that with the help of photosynthesis plant used to make their own food, and during it they convert the solar energy into chemical energy. Now this energy is utilized by the plant for their own growth, but plant also used to act as a producer for other organisms which are heterotrophic in nature. So the food prepared by the photosynthesis provide the energy to plant which it needs to grow, and along with it they used to act as a source of energy for heterotrophic organisms in various food chains and food web. over here you need to mention a simple equation, carbon dioxide, water, but since it is asked over here that you need to mention balanced, so you need to write it down a balanced chemical equation over here.